We love them, and if you're like me, sometimes we hate them. Many women wear high heels, but they can be a pain in the... Well, they can make your whole body hurt. Backaches, bunions, plantar fasciitis, they can even cause fractures. So is there anything we can do about it? For an answer, we're turning to Dr. Liza Egboga. She's a chiropractor who specializes in the human body and posture, and she's here in studio. Dr. Liza, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So we just mentioned some of the things that can happen when you wear heels, and I mean, I'm wearing them now, right? So I'm not always against them, but can it lead to more serious problems?
Well, you know what? A lot of people think that it's just a pain that they have to worry about, but you do have to worry about permanent deformity as well. So you can have hammer toes, as we mentioned, bunions, where the toes go over completely and you have bony outgrowth. And then you worry about the fractures, and not just in your foot and in your ankle, but also tearing ligaments in your knees, chronic back pain, and chronic hip pain. So it's a serious thing.
Yeah, so why do we wear them?
You know what? We wear them because they look good, they make us feel better, they make us look better. But it's not that you have to stop wearing high heels altogether. You just want to pick the right high heels.
Okay, and I'm assuming you have some advice for us on that.
Absolutely. So that's actually one of the reasons why I developed the shoe myself, because I had so many patients who were coming in wearing the wrong high heels and causing injury. So the Dr. Liza pump is what I created, and the reason why it's good for you and why you should try and pick a shoe like this is because it has an orthotic insole. So by providing the support that you need, you don't put pressure on the front of your toes.
Okay.
Also, it has a rubber grip at the bottom. So the thing about having a rubber grip is then it's not going to be slippery, and you don't have to overutilize those muscles in your feet and have risk of fall that can cause fractures. And then lastly, it also has what we call a rocker sole. So when someone has a serious injury like plantar fasciitis or a stress fracture in their foot, we will actually put them in a rocker shoe because there's going to be no pressure points. And then a natural material to help your feet breathe. So that's what you want to look for.
Okay.
But what you might want to avoid,
yes,
these shoes here. So.
the ones that I couldn't even walk in if I tried.
Exactly. So I mean, they're super cute, but if you look at the heel, this is quite a fine stiletto, which means that you're off center and off balance, and that increases your risk of falls, and also it can lead to strains, it can lead to sprains and overutilization of muscles. And then we have this plastic trend that has come about.
Yeah, I haven't seen any like this, but...
Yes, well, the plastic trend is huge right now. You have all the celebrities wearing it, Kim Kardashian, and it actually doesn't let your feet breathe. So what happens is if your feet don't breathe, you can have increased risk of fungal infections, and you can have more pain and discomfort in your feet and swelling. So it's pretty bad.
The plastic, that is pretty bad. The plastic just reminds me of like jelly shoes.
Yeah, but
from my youth.
That's super hot right now. And then you have the very pointy toe, which pushes your toes together and increases the risk of formation of bunions.
Okay, so if someone is out in a regular shoe store, like where they're not selling the ones that you have,
yes,
what should they keep their eye out for?
So one thing you want to look for is a natural material. So leather is great.
Yep.
You want to see if it has an orthotic support. And then look at the heel. It's better to have a chunkier heel so you have better support rather than the stiletto heel.
Okay. Now, if someone is like me, I don't wear shoes like this because I have terrible ankles.
Yes.
And I'm afraid I'm going to go over on them all the time.
Yes.
Is there something that we could be looking for that?
Well, you know what? If you feel that you might not be stable, you want a shoe that actually fits really well. And like I said, the base of support and having a grip at the bottom. So something slippery is going to increase your risk of falling over, and you won't have that stability with your ankles.
Right. Now, I understand that you also tell your patients that by having better shoes, they can have a flatter stomach.
Well, you know what? When you improve your posture and you're not tilted forward, it means your stomach is not going to stick out as much. So with better posture, your stomach will actually be flatter.
So we can look skinnier.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now I can definitely get behind most of those things. Dr. Liza, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.